I'm Jacob. I grew up in Virginia and I moved to Fresno, California when I was 10. And I've been sober 453 days, 15 months tomorrow.
Man, where were you before you came?
I was in a treatment center in Sacramento, and my previous sponsor at the time introduced me to you and the program here. Yeah, I mean, it was a bottom for sure. I was broken in every way imaginable. I didn't have one solid relationship in my life. I went to bed every day hoping I wouldn't wake up the next. Just trying to hide myself from the world and from myself by getting high. The past 30 days currently, I don't want to say I'm healed. I'm not definitely far from 100% healed, but it's a lot better than it was back then. I have relationships with a bunch of people, a lot of important people in my life. I wake up every day with a smile on my face, ready to face the new day. I can look myself in the mirror. Just everything's better. Honestly, for me, it's weird, man. I'm really young in recovery, and most of the guys in my circle's mostly men, because that's that's what works for me. Most of the guys in my circle are a lot older than me, so it's a weird dynamic. But yeah, I mean, I reach out to people on a daily basis. People reach out to me. Just lots of fellowship and lots of support. I work the steps with a sponsor. I talk to new guys. My job is working with new guys. It's what I get to do. It's what I love to do. The biggest thing for me is going to the gym. I try to work out every single day, at least 6 times a week. I talk to people, like I said before. I get other people's perspectives on things, and I've been able to study my personality and the way my brain works for quite a while now. So I've learned how to prioritize things and manage my stress. Yeah. My sense of community getting loaded was just me and a bunch of other addicts supporting one another, getting high, going nowhere in life, spiraling. Today it's just it's the complete opposite. It's a bunch of guys supporting each other to do the opposite, to get sober, to build a life worth living, and just to keep moving forward. Well, when somebody asked me back then, I wouldn't tell them the truth. I'd give them a bullshit answer about what I want my future to look like. I mean, truthfully, I didn't think I had a future. I wasn't looking far ahead. I just figured things would end soon. And today, I like to live my day one day at a time, but obviously, we future trip a little bit. We think about what's to come. What is my future? What do I want my future to look like today? I hope one day to have a family and kids and be looked at as someone with respect, and I don't know, just keep doing what I'm doing. Back when I was still getting loaded, my relationship with my family, it was there. Like my family never left. They were by my side the whole time, always trying to get me to do better. But I just didn't want to accept the help. I had a lot of trauma and a lot of regrets and a lot of things I did to them where I didn't want to be around them because of the guilt that I felt. But today, after working the steps and what I needed to do to get better, I'm able to look my mom in the eye, and that's something I couldn't do back then. I have a relationship with my mom and dad I never thought I'd have. I talk to them damn near every day. They help me a lot. Yeah, so when I was in residential treatment this last time, I didn't want to be there. It was sort of a court mandate thing, And then I came to this outpatient out here, and I didn't want to be here either, you know. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I didn't want to be here at first, but you know, I gave it about a month, just sitting in the room, not participating, wishing I was back home. And then, you know, I would still talk to my sponsor every day, and something he said that stuck with me. Not at first, but later along down the line, I listened to it. He told me, just take suggestions, listen to people that have more time than you, listen to people that have what you want, listen to people that seem like they're doing the right thing in life, and just do whatever they say. And I was like, well, man, that's kind of extreme, but that's what worked for me. I started doing it like a month later. You know, at first I heard, I was like, that's bullshit, I'm not doing that. But a month later, I started taking every suggestion in the book, doing what other people told me, and that's what worked for me early on. If you're considering aftercare, I would do it, definitely. It's I would say 90% of the time you're not gonna want to be there, but I mean, it's what's best for you. It gives you more time under your belt. You get to learn more tools and resources. You get to learn more about yourself. You get to slowly be implemented back into the community. It's like it's a step-by-step thing, and it works really well. So here we have a phase 1, we have a phase 2, and we have a phase 3. Phase 1, it's you come in, you're in groups most of the day. You go home and you have a little bit of freedom, but not much. And for me, obviously that's not what I wanted, but it worked. And you know, slowly but surely, if you're doing the things that you need to be doing, if you're on the right path, if you're taking the steps you need to get sober, then you're gonna earn more privileges, phase up, and you go to phase 2 where there's more freedom. And it's just, like I said before, it's a step-by-step thing that works really well. And it's something that takes time, and everybody wants to rush it, but if you're willing to take the time and work the steps, then it's going to work for you. Yeah, that was something that was big for me, because like I said before, my first month here, which is phase 1, I didn't want to be here, so I was forced to be driven to meetings. And you know, I got introduced to guys whether I liked it or not. And by the time I was in phase 2, which is around the time I started wanting to be here and started wanting the help, I had already built that community, a strong foundation, and it was really easy for me to transition and talk to guys in the rooms.